Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Today's goal is get 5 couples together. That's the plan. And then we can move on and start to export some of our silver spoons to the world and make it a better place. Or at least attempt to anyway. I don't know what was up with me last time out. I could not see anything but a darker side to our bonus task, or just straight up confusion. Anyway, today I think it's nice what we're doing, perhaps. I mean, we're giving them a few benches and trees, but with a nice view. That's what's key, isn't it? And we have built us a lovely station with, let's say there's a kiosk in there or souvenirs, whatnot. And it's got some interest today, hasn't it? There's a few people waiting to go up. Unfortunately, all of our trams went up the hill, but there's a bit of waiting to do anyway. Until they've carried 10 people total, which there aren't there by the looks of things. How many people we got waiting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. Plus one on the way, wasn't there? There's that girl up on the hill. That's what we'll do today. We'll get that done. Possibly fast forward it. Or we can check on our line rates and balance those again. As stuff keeps moving, it's easier to do as the line rates eventually balance. Right, UI is up. Our export silver spoons is our main mission. This mission task here. And the bonus task, which I'd like to do first, is the arranging weddings. And we've got our train we were riding last time out. That one's pretty solid. We're not going to, I don't think, push the line rates on these too much. The only one we really want to keep an eye, oh dear. Yeah, the only thing we need to keep an eye out is the line rates over with our horse and carts. Busy here, isn't it? Goodness me. Our trams are really popular. Which one is this? This is the love tram, isn't it? No wonder it's popular. However, they're heading away. They're heading away from the other love tram, which is down there. That's okay. That means intracity travel. Don't mind it. Given that then, I can't believe these carry 7. That's pretty impressive. I'm just going to throw a couple more on, because why not? That way we can make more money that well, actually, I was going to say that we're not worrying about, but we've spent a fortune. Probably something to do with me and official episodes. Anyway, the city seems to be growing. Oh, that's what I'll call that, yeah. Upgrades galore. How are we doing on line rates? Our trains are happily moving in and out. We're going to have to adjust all this once we've done the carrying people. Has she not made it yet? I can't remember which tram. They haven't even made it up the hill. It's not surprising. This is steep, isn't it? Yeah, they're slowed down to 2 miles an hour. That's fine. On the way down, yeah, on the way down's a lot of fun, if not a little dangerous. Hopefully the brakes work. By the time they all get back though, we should hopefully have 10 people here, and that, or 9 at the very least, and that'll be that done. We can do some other stuff in the meantime. How are we doing with our alcohol delivery? See what you can see. What do we got? Alcohol freight is a line rate of 100. Alcohol delivery 89. So a couple more perhaps on there and we should be good to go. Managed vehicle, it's hard to tell how long it's been running at this rate currently, so let's see if it updates. 112. Yeah, we can come back to that. I prefer to be over eventually, and then we can streamline it a little bit, improve that throughput. Our logging situation has about rectified itself. We've only got that singular stack of logs over on the Silver Spoon platform. However, that will eventually move over. What we got line rate wise? I guess we'll know when those trams, the other love trams, get up the hill, because that should tick up to 1 of 10, I believe. Yeah, I did check before I started how many were on there, and there's just the singular person. Anyway, what was I doing? We're looking at logs. Logs, 102 versus 148. I think we'll be okay there for a while. We'll maybe add a couple more on, possibly. I feel like that's still updating, though. If we just get down to these two, it's 102 at the moment. So, given that, I think that's about it, isn't it? 102 is where we're at. Should we go for at least one more? Manage vehicle. Well, let's go two more. Two more should take us closer to the 148 of the logging train. Well, 122 better. I'll keep it free of logs. While I said I'd rather go over than under, once it's settled, it's better to be a little under so that your vehicles are not queued out the door. We still haven't carried anyone. Are you up here? Oh, there she is. You're next. Oh, this is brilliant. Now, they won't go and sit in there. That's not what happens when people get to buildings. They just vanish. But let's pretend that... Who is it? Amber Morgan. Let's pretend Amber Morgan is going to go and sit there and wait for the future love of her life. You might have a long wait. It's not so much the getting down, it's the getting up. How many people we got waiting? Do we have some more? There we go, we've got everybody. And where are our trams? They're hurtling down the hill. Yeah, look at that. Full speed ahead down the hill. Looks like our brakes are working just fine. We haven't accelerated to any sort of warp speeds. They are spreading themselves out a little bit as well. Although they'll kind of concertina for a little bit back here, won't they? Things are just ticking along quite nicely, aren't they? These line rates should match. Yeah, look at that. Close enough. We could, therefore, add an extra wagon on the spoon freight as opposed to the silver. We are just waiting, though. What our actual line rate wants to be, if we click on here currently, is 100. Is how many... did something upgrade just then? I heard it. Was it... Where was that? Who upgraded? It wasn't this, was it? No. Who upgraded? Was it the hotel? I believe these can upgrade. Oh, no, that's full. They can upgrade, but it means nothing. That's always been 100, hasn't it? Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping they'd ask for more. Oh, that's a real shame. So it'll only ever be 100. I bet the same applies here then. Yeah. It's... we'll see. It shouldn't take too long to upgrade it. Should we fast forward, since we're waiting for eternity, for our lovers to go up the hill? No, it's going to take forever. I don't want to sit here, fast forward it, waiting for that to go up, and then all that happens is it fills in another bar and nothing else. It's a shame it doesn't upgrade though. Yeah. Right, but other than that, everything else seems to be running rather smooth, doesn't it? Yeah, what's our line rates over here? This is just going to be 100. That's all we need to meet. So as long as that says 100... Oh, look at that. I couldn't have done that any better, could I? 100 versus 100. It's amazing. Oh, good. Right. We'll leave that alone then, because I somehow fluked it. Well, I didn't. Yeah, well, I did, didn't I? Because this one is the one that's 100. That one heading into town would always be 100, because that's the demand. Yeah, so I did fluke it with this line. That line's 100 as well. That's beautiful. So technically, this one only needs to be 100. Any more than that. While it is a waste, if you had finite resources, it isn't for us in Transport Fever, because that'll accept it and it will just do whatever it likes with it. Well, actually, it will accept 200. So yeah, we could push that up to 200. Would that upgrade? Overview. No, it would never upgrade, would it? Because even if the production went up, all three of these would have to pass that mark there. What's that, 180? I think they'd all have to meet. And it's never going to do that on shipment. It's always going to be 100. So we don't need to worry about that. Where are our trams? Oh, you're on the way down. You two have grouped up. There must have been a train. In fact, you got 2 level crossings. This one we could bump up. I love that we're delivering logs straight up. It reminds me a little bit of Railway Empire in that sense. You don't do that any other time in the game. Just in the campaign. How are we doing? Are we really busy here? Ooh, they've all been picked up. You must be on the way back. Yes. There's 7 on you. There's 7 on you. There's this one. That one would make it 8. And this one will make it the rest of them 10. Yeah. She's still counted. Will she? Oh, she's already heading back. No one showed up. It's quite upsetting. Probably not for Amber. Maybe Amber just went up there for a sandwich. It's a journey and a half for a sandwich, but look at that view. By the time she gets back, though, yeah, she'll be about 5 years older. So we've got our 2 trams on the way up. Once they're there, we can get to work on delivering these. Do we want to do it yet? Well, we could set up the stop, couldn't we? And the line and everything like that while we wait. It's going to take them forever to get up the hill. But once we've done that... Oh, what do you need? Yeah, road vehicles, buildings. We'll just drop them off with a little turnaround at the T-junction. Does the trick, doesn't it? So this will be... Oh, yeah, what is the reach of that? Oh, yeah. We might have to just push that up there, make sure they get everything they want. Oh no, spoons are here. The city doesn't matter. We don't deliver to the actual city. The only thing they require are logs, so we don't have to worry about that. Good. Not that it would have really mattered. The orders would have got there regardless. New line. Let's start at the Holt, down to a Lake Street. And yeah, wait until full for eternity. Why not? Colour this silver spoon colour as well. We could just about see that, perhaps. Silver spoon export. Very verbose. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, I'm just going with that in this playthrough. I have no idea why. And we should make sure we only pick up... Where are our silver spoons? Silver spoons. Because they could pick up logs. Because these will take logs, won't they? Yeah. So we could have that similar situation that we had here. All the logs are gone. Look at that. We were dropping off logs on the wrong platform. And it would go over there as well, as everything's attached. And we don't want to do that. We just want to take our silver spoons. And if we activate that, the trouble is we'll start delivering the spoons here before... Where's our trams? Before our trams have made it up there. Let's fast forward it so they get up the hill, shall we? And then we can get that line underway. Right, as soon as you get up to speed, start picking up speed, we'll hit play, we'll head over, and we'll trigger demand, and that should be timed about perfectly, or at least we won't... Yeah, at least we won't complete this bonus, unless we've got to do something else, of course, but we can always cancel the line. Yeah, we shouldn't complete the bonus. Let's get a couple of vehicles on there. If we only put 2 on there, it should be good enough, shouldn't it? Buy 2 vehicles. Let's colour them silver colour-ish. And we'll stick those on Silver Spoon Export. That should have activated demand down at the harbour. Let's just double check. Consumers. There we go. Export galore. Our trams are coming up the hill. These are the red ones, aren't they? The ones up the hill. Yeah, we've got loads of people heading into... she's still waiting there, Amber. Yeah, we've got loads of people heading off to the love benches on the other love trams. Brilliant. That should... Oh, it counts as soon as they get off. Once he finds the next gear, we'll... and drops them off, we'll be good to go. They should space out. So that's 7 people there. No, that doesn't... Yes, it does math grand. There was 1 waiting. These are the 2 we need. Soon as they get off, we'll get to see what we've done. Or what our reward is. Narrative-wise. Alright, I can't wait to hear the rest of this. Do it.
Love was short-lived. The brand new parents are constantly getting in each other's hair. And there's no end to the children's hollering and crying. In comparison, those bachelors hanging around were actually pretty harmless.
So that was pointless. Excellent. Love stories and marriage matters, or not in this case. Why do you have to put a bad spin on it? Anyway, after all that, we did the bonus task. That's all that matters. We have... we should have demand here. This train is going to pick up no end, isn't it? Oh yes, this will level up. Consumers. 91 plus 44. We need it at 180, don't we, to level? But yeah, that would be... That would be a reason to upgrade these if we wanted. Consumers, 90. Yeah, maybe. It's going to be 100, isn't it, for the hotel? We're only shipping 90? Really? You upgraded, didn't you? Yeah, you were upgrading all the way. Oh, that's broken. It just does it all the way through. I see. I wondered how that got upgraded so quickly. That's not the hotel, that's the hospital, Grand. I mean, it's a sort of a hotel, not one you want to visit. Yeah, there. Yeah, they must have just upgraded all the way like that one. Do we get any of our deliveries down here? How are you going to split it? This would be the spoons. Ah, there we go. They're getting some. And how many we got to deliver? 60 spoons. 60 spoons. Well, let's stick another couple of trucks on there now that that's got going then. We'll just double it. Needless to say, we're on top of that. And that should be completed. We'll see an uptick in our deliveries to the platform here, won't we? Yeah, these are going to be coming thick and fast. This more than likely will upgrade. Is it 180? It might be 150. I can't remember the percentage. That looks like it might be 150. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. How quickly are we loading? We've only got 12 more to do. As the production will start shifting up, won't it? Shipments 136, 137. Has this stayed the same, or was it just a fluke when I looked at it? No, look at that. I could look at that all day. I don't know whether we want to set anything up in El Fuerte here. No one's corrected me on that. But, yeah, we could. What have we got down here? Oh, can't click on it. Is that a building? That was risky, wasn't it? Clicking on that before it was whatever it is activated. Because that doesn't look normal. I don't know what you are. Is that another industry? Yeah, clicking. Oh, look, we've delivered 10 of our spoons. We could have... I don't know what this is, but we could have a tram run down the middle. I guess. Will it let us build here, though? That's the question. Let's see. In fact, will you let us upgrade the road? Because it's tiny. Streets. Watch me crash this. Ooh, 2 buildings have been removed. Oh, that's fine. Go on. I want a main street. Oh, no. I think we're there. Most of them get moved, don't they? Can we do the same down here? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll just run a simple tram up and down. Nothing special. just up and down. And we'll have a little tram interchange thing down here. If it'll let us, of course. It might not. We'll put you there. I mean, it's letting us, so why not? And then we'll have another one down by the whatever that is. Oh, that's our factory, Grand. It's our alcohol factory. One there. Let's electrify you with catenary. Yes, please. There you go. Get you done all the way down. And we'll have an L30 Fiat tram service. Yeah, you lucky so-and-sos. And we'll stick as a tram depot. That's a tram depot out here. I have no idea what we've got to do here with that place, but if we've already got a tram stop, why not? Obviously, we want more stops than that. It's not the most useful of trams. One there, and where's our other one? It's up there, isn't it? One at the crossroads, and then one just after. There we go. That'll do. This one's a bit spaced, isn't it? Let's just have one there. For convenience, more than anything. And then we'll have the L30 line. You're going to be blue. That'll do. Blue's fine. And then all the way back again. Hopefully it works out that they should be on the correct side. Yeah, I like it. I had to check how to spell that, but there we go. The number 1. And we'll get us... how many? How many stops was that? You just closed it, you silly sausage. 10 stops. So we'll put 10 trams on you. Buy vehicles. And you can have them blue, can't you? 10 of those. Colour them darker blue. And we'll stick you on the L30 line. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy. I don't know whether anybody's actually going to get on them. They should. How are we doing? 25 to 60, almost halfway there. This wasn't part of the task, was it? I hope I haven't broke it doing this. I mean, I've closed the thing. I guess it doesn't need to be open, does it really? Does this pop open when there's a new, pop up in the on the screen when there's a new task or bonus thing? I guess we'll find out. Look at that. People are raring to go. Yeah, all aboard. All aboard the not love trams. Just go by. It's fine. They will space themselves out. They don't all go to the same stop anymore. Yeah, we've got one that's already gone into the interchange there. Right, 30. How many do you take? You take 5 at a time. I was wondering if we were behind, but we're not. Is that the silver spoons? It is, isn't it? The middle one. Yeah, there we go. We might be lacking on silver spoons over there. I doubt it. We have all of our... We've only got 4, haven't we? Well, it's the shortest journey in the world, isn't it? Shouldn't take long at all. And these carry 5, which is ideal. 5 does indeed go into 60. And luckily... well, I say luckily. Are we taking them in even... multiples of 5 as well? I think we are. There's 5 left. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Ever. That's really cool. Yeah, because these carry 42, don't they? And these are getting multiples of 5. Well, sometimes you just make me smile, Transport Fever. This will be, how many we got? Another 20, so we're 10 short. 10 short, but you shouldn't take long. You're probably going to have close to a full load. Do you want to get on board? Or not on board. We can sit to the side or something, because we've got that other train on the way back as well. Or we could sit all the way back. No, that's wonky. The camera's wonky. There we go. We can see our friend over there. Is this classed as sitting on the train? I want to blow the whistle. I love it. Oh, our market's still there. That's brilliant. It must be popular. And we've got like beer gardens over there as well. Beer gardens or perhaps a restaurant. They're competing for each other. Oh, I saw loads of carts in the back of that. Anyway, get off, Grand. Right, our final 10 should be here. Please deliver it in here. There we go. Well, your fault, so we're only 5 short. As long as you get your 5, we're good. There we go. Plenty. Spoons galore. Overspooned. Well, in that case, then, it'll be this truck. Road Vehicle 29 is going to complete the task for us. And I guess a little bit of a fast forward. Yeah, why not? Here come our spoon deliveries. And there's Road Vehicle 29. Nice. Nice U-turn. Road vehicle, there we go. There we go. Ready for the story time? Thank you.
Fantastic. The export business is on target. Only very few prefer looking for quarrels and being idle. It's no loss when they leave town. But maybe precaution should be taken that others don't do the same. More exports mean more prosperity too. And as a result, more satisfaction for the whole colony so that nobody else will want to move away. The increase in exporting silver spoons requires more silver. And all that requires is to dig deeper. The tunnel can be stabilized with logs, a tried and true method from the Wild West.
So we're going to deliver 20 logs from the forest, which we're already doing, to the mine. Ah, that's where this comes into play. Okay. Could we have set that up sooner? Then these don't interact with each other as far as I can tell. There's just a separate industry. A log consuming industry with no output. Alright, so we're going to strengthen the mine? The silver mine? I mean, that's a pretty straightforward connection, isn't it, for us? And I believe yes, I set 2 tracks up there. So let's get building and we'll just take it out. I don't know what the heights are. Ooh, is that because there's a hill? Well, do you know what? Since this is going to be the simplest of builds ever, might as well see what we're like over here, height-wise. 9 meters to 8 meters. So yeah, we'll keep it flat past, there's a bit of a hill there, isn't it? Yeah, bit of a hill there. But we'll be full in one direction. So we want the slope, if there is to be one, this end. It's only going to be a micro slope, a micro grade. We'll be pulling away and heading in. Our trains only do 31, so I don't need to worry about anything beyond that. Bit of a flat run before we get to the station so we can pick up.
Instead of using all the alcohol solely for medical purposes, special guests could be served a small glass of it too. As they say in Mexico, liquor doesn't hit the spot unless there's a worm in it. Set off to find the tangy critters that spend their days underground.
Right, so we've got the track there. I guess what we should do then is accept this. I don't know what's going on, but we'll accept.
Tasty worms can't be found just anywhere. A Mexican market vendor, Senora, thinks there might be a good chance of nabbing some halfway between the forest and the sawmill, if you hurry.
Find the highlighted area south of the forest. That's really useful when you don't have a mini-map or a compass or anything. I can see it there. There's just there. But I'm going to pause it right there. It's funny, I've always asked for a mini-map or a compass or something. It'd just be beautiful. It'd make life so much easier. Then they go and say to look south on a map. You have no idea what north, south and west is. Marvellous. What do we have to do? Do I just click on it? Tasty worms. I'm clicking. Instructions. Oh, and dig, guys. Instructions were clear. I just didn't read everything. Dig here. How much?
Our
we go.
informer is certain they were still here a moment ago, but the worms seem to have disappeared just as fast. Give it another try on the riverbank near town.
Okay, riverbank near town. This is a river. Oh, I see it. I see the big blue circle. I mean, this is kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, come on. Dig in. How much do I want to...
Nothing doing. Again. They must truly be the speediest worms in all of Mexico. Maybe you'll have more luck at the seaside by one of the many bays.
Seaside? Dig in. Still dig. Does it say... Yes, it still says to dig. Come on. There we go.
You finally caught
indeed.
them. The speediest worms in Mexico.
Thanks. What the... Well, I guess it's teaching you about the terrain tools, perhaps? Yeah, it kind of works. I would imagine some people trip up on that are new and have to come back to it. Anyhow, let's hit play. We've got some logs to deliver. How many logs do you want? Well, we'll go with the 42 train, which is as soon as it ticks into mediocre, I think. Unless it's, of course, different with these might be lighter. Yeah, the state cars. So we'll go with whatever it is. Buy vehicles. Do you know what? We haven't had a chance for these, have we? We might as well stick one on and take a look at it. So this will be different, as it's got a bit more oomph. Cargo. State cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, really? That's already mediocre? I don't believe you. I thought that was a beefier train. Power, 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 power. Okay, well, let's try it with the one we have. Or did I put the general on instead? I might put the general on. Let's try it with you, just to double make sure. Alright, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's saying 4. Let's try with a Baldwin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, how much does it weigh? That weighs 122 tons. That only weighs 50 tons, guys. Look at that. For an example where power isn't everything. Because the weight of the Mogul is ridiculous, rendering it useless. Unless you need the top speed. But dear oh dear. Yeah, that's like more than double the weight. Well, we're going with the Baldwin because you are beautiful for only 50 tons. Yeah, what a perfect example of first my confusion and then me always forgetting that weight is a thing. Did I even set up the line for this? I don't think I did. We are going to. New line. I don't know what we're calling this. It's going to be brown because it's logs. Mine log shunt. Get you. Wait until full. And then we'll set that up. And we'll take a ride. And we'll end it there, guys. There we go. We've done a lot today, didn't we? Alright, guys. That was an episode. We're on board our brand new train. Have we done all the bonuses? I guess we'll find out. If there is another one, it'll pop up. We will take the full load, so I'll have to stop this before we get there. Orders are coming through, guys. And what a perfect way to demonstrate the weight of the train being very important. Power to weight ratio, isn't it? And that was wonderfully demonstrated. So, yeah, I always forget to check the weight. Later on, it's not as important, but obviously it plays a part. And it might trip you up in the early game, especially if you're playing hard mode, or very hard mode, or ridiculously hard mode. Anyway, guys, enjoyed today. Lots of twists and turns. Not sure about the stories. I'm finding them amusing, though, and I'm enjoying my time in the game, playing the campaign. So I'll leave you on board, see how long this takes to load up, and just see stuff happening in the background, just about. And we'll finish, or maybe finish off. We've got to be close to the end, haven't we? Next time out. Guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.